This was one of the very first meals that I ever learned to cook in college, and I'm still making these today. I do buy that McCormick enchilada seasoning packet. I've never found any recipe that matches it, and I'm in love with that flavor. But I start by making the sauce. I just follow the package direction on the sauce, and while I bring that sauce to a boil, I'm going to brown the meat. I am going to add in some onions and garlic. Once that meat is browned, I'm going to add in black beans. And the reason I do this is really when I was raising my kids, I just wanted to stretch it a little bit further. So the enchilada sauce has now come to a boil. It's thickened up a little bit. I'm going to take it off the heat and I'm going to pour a little bit in the bottom of those pans, and I'm going to just make that sauce spread all over the whole bottom of the pans. And then I am going to add about 2/3 of that sauce into the meat with a lot of cheese, and then I'm just going to stir it up. I go ahead and just take one of those cookie scoops and I fill them with about 4 tablespoons, about a quarter cup of that meat and bean mixture, and then I roll them up tightly. I put them into a foil pan or just whatever kind of 9x13 dish that you have. And then I am going to use the remaining sauce and I'm going to cover and make sure every little tiny part of those flour tortillas are covered. Yes, you can use corn, but my family does not like it when I do that. So I stick with the flour tortillas and then sprinkle some cheese on it. Put it in your oven at 350 degrees for about 15 minutes until that cheese is melted and a little bit bubbly on top. And then the other ones you just put in the freezer. These enchiladas have been a family favorite for years. Even my son asked for them as his last meal before leaving for college. They're simple, cheesy, and freeze beautifully. You got to give these a try.